Heather Quick, owner of Florida Women's Law Group. And many women feel nervous about talking about divorce and really feel as though there's so much of the unknown and, a lot of questions, one of which is, why does it matter which attorney I go to? And of course it does, just like with any professional that you choose. But one of the things that we at Florida Women's Law Group do is we work on a strategy. And the question for you is, do you have a strategy for your divorce, for your future? And that can be an overwhelming, massive question to even begin to answer. But what women have found when they've come to our office is that we ask them the questions to help build a strategy. You need a strategy in divorce in order to get to the outcome that you're looking for. Without a plan and without a methodical way to get there, you don't want to just roll the dice. This is your life. We're talking about your assets, your children, and your future. And the strategies that we employ take a lot of things into account. Of course, the law. The beauty of the law, from my perspective, is that it can be so fact dependent. So if you get an answer that said, really is like, the answer is no, there's absolutely no way, I don't know if there's enough creativity there. There's always a way to achieve your outcome. It just may be difficult. We may be going uphill. You may need really some special elements and evidence to help you get there. That's what we do here at the Florida Women's Law Group. Part of that is like, okay, well, I'll talk for an example of a strategy on relocation's a big one. So I'll talk more about maybe say alimony. Well, there's a lot of strategy that goes into that because we have to analyze where you are and your financial needs as well as the ability to pay of your husband and where's the need. That can be a big factor that is not always incorporated or really looked at correctly. And then what if you are the breadwinner? As the woman who's working, we have to look at the strategy and how can we minimize your exposure. And there are a lot of ways, and they depend sometimes on you. We need your facts, and then we can analyze that and apply that to the law. That's what we do, and that's what we have been very successful at doing to help women achieve their outcomes that they want. Part of that is really having a goal and planning session with you, understanding where do you want to be in the future, and not just I want out of this marriage. You got to think beyond that. And I know that can be hard because it's overwhelming when you're in a situation that is just not serving you anymore and you're unhappy. But if you allow us, we'll walk you through that because you're going to feel differently when you are divorced and separate 2 or 3 years from now. That's the time when you don't want to have the regrets that, oh, I should have fought for this. I wish I had known how things were going to be. That's our goal for you, is to give you that, basically that education or the basis on which to make some decisions on your future. Because this divorce, it's going to be painful. I know it. I know it's going to be difficult while you're in it, but you're going to finish it. You're going to be out of it. And what our goal at Florida Women's Law Group is for you is to know that we employed a strategy, we had a plan, and we got you where you wanted to be. And 3-5 years from now, you're going to be in a better position, because we did the right things now to get you where you want to be. So look at your situation and ask yourself, do you have a plan? Do you have a strategy? Have you talked to an attorney who has been able to map out how you're going to get from point A to point B? And if you're in that situation, please reach out to Florida Women's Law Group, because here we help you plan a strategy to achieve the outcome and live the life that you really want to live.